what's up, everybody? This is Gary Holt from Exodus and formerly from Slayer, and you're listening to The Razor's Edge.
It's Kat from The Razor's Edge, and I'm here with Gatecreeper, who have just played the most phenomenal set at Damnation. Absolutely rammed. How are you feeling after it?
Feeling great. The crowd was awesome. The pit was going. A lot of smiling faces. People interacting with the songs, which was fun. Yeah, I felt like we played really well. It was really good. We've been trying to play this fest for a long time. We've been on it before, and we get dropped, or it gets canceled, or something happens. So we're excited we finally got to do Damnation.
And will you be back?
Yeah. I would love to.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Went down very well.
Yeah, it was fun.
How do you enjoy playing the UK? Because we were just saying you're a long way from home. You know, completely different audience over here to Europe and in the US, Canada. How does it compare for you?
It's awesome. I think the new record is resonating really well with European and UK audiences. So far, it's been 3 of the headliner shows we've done in the last couple days. 3 have sold out. All of them have sold out, and so that's new for us. So that feels like a step up for us. And we're really excited that people are really meshing with the new record, and that you can tell that they like when we play the new songs, which is a nice feeling when you release new music and people like it. So we love it out here. We do. I mean, we play like a Swedish style of metal, and it's so there's European roots, even though we're from Arizona.
Yeah. Well, we had a review at the Bristol date who really enjoyed it as well. Said it was, the fleece was just crazy.
Oh, it was so fun.
Yeah,
we had a great time.
But like you say, you've got that European flavour. You're not that traditional, maybe American death metal that comes over. Yeah, so you've got something different.
Yeah, that's more melodic stuff. We have a little bit of everything. That's what we try to do. We try to have. You don't know what's going to come next in our set, but we love European metal, and so that's definitely like a spice that's in our.
Because I think it's quite difficult for bands. They can almost be pigeonholed, can't they?
Yeah.
And it's not something that anyone wants to be pigeonholed today. No. You want to be able to explore whatever genre takes your fancy that day.
Absolutely. We really, it is a goal of ours to just, I've always had fun, but write different styles. And I want to play a Damnation set where you don't know what's going to come next. It can be a slow song, it can be a fast song, it can be a melodic song, anything. And we're not trying to pigeonhole ourselves into just the world of death metal. You're just playing whatever Gatecreeper does. So.
Definitely. So Dark Superstition was out, received really well.
Yeah.
I personally think it's gone down very well, like you say, over in the UK. Everyone's really enjoying the record. How did you feel putting it out? Did you think that it was going to be, that record that was so well received, and you could do some more dates over here? Yeah,
we definitely wrote the songs kind of with festivals in mind, because we had never played festivals before until a couple of years ago, like big Eurofest, and it was so cool. We really liked it, and we were like, let's write some songs that kind of maybe go over that way.
Yeah.
And we tried some new things on the record too, and so we went on a limb with some of the new songs, and we were kind of like, okay, how are people going to receive this? But also at the same time, it's like, who cares if we like the music? That's all that matters. Yeah. so we just put our heart and soul into it, and re-released it, and I think it's like people really like it, and I feel like slow burn too. I feel like more and more people are like, oh dang, this record's actually really good. So I think it's just going to keep growing, and people are going to get into it more and more. And especially now being here, this is our 4th show in the UK, and then going into Europe, and since the record came out, and I'm noticing there's an energy. People like the new songs, and so I'm happy, very happy.
And I think you touched on it there that you want people to like it, but also you've got to be satisfied with it, haven't you? You've got to be happy with that.
Yeah, no, at the end of the day, when I'm done playing music, hopefully never, but one day, I want to look back and say I didn't give in to anyone's pressure, right? We did what we did, and we tried what we wanted, and we look at it as art. It's our art, and so I want to, we take a lot of pride in making sure that everything meshes with what we want, and we're not doing anything just to please anyone.
Definitely.
And so even if it pisses people off, that's fine. So
who influenced that record? Who were you listening to at the time?
There's a bunch of stuff. I mean, there's a little bit of like an Old School In Flames kind of vibe to it. It's Paradise Lost. We've always loved Sisters of Mercy, and there's kind of like a little vibe in there of that.
Saw them last year; they were brilliant.
Oh yeah, I've never seen them. I would love to.
Oh, you've got to go. They were amazing.
Yeah, so good. Yeah, so many great songs.
Yeah,
and even in the studio, like we messed around with, like we found some of the Sisters of Mercy, like keyboards from back in the day, and we were messing around with samples and stuff. There's a lot on the record that if you listen, you can hear. There's little Easter egg kind of things.
Yeah.
So yeah, just more melodic stuff. We've always wanted to do that. We just write. We write all sorts of stuff, and we usually take a little bit longer in between records to write. So we evolve, obviously, and like through COVID and stuff, you want to do something different, So we just play whatever we want.
And that's really refreshing to not talk to someone or watch a band that they're playing what the audience wants, but you can tell they're not really happy with what they're playing.
You got to push the boundaries.
Yeah.
I feel like people are really scared, especially now with social media. You get an immediate feedback on things. You have to ignore that and just take chances. Take chances, because that's how you push music.
Yeah.
And I hope that other bands are like, when we release some weird song that is kind of different, and people, maybe another band will be like, let's try that. Let's try something new, because it pushes music.
Definitely.
There's a lot of young bands. We're not young now, but it's like there's a lot of younger bands, and it's like the future of metal is ours. So let's claim it and go where we want with it.
Definitely. And although I think metal as a whole, we're a community, we're also really good gatekeepers. Sure. With each other, aren't we?
Absolutely. Yeah. But that also pushes.
Yeah.
Without the gatekeepers, our new stuff wouldn't be weird, and then it wouldn't stand out or whatever. So it's just like a microcosm that exists, and it's just like an ecosystem. There's good and there's bad, but at the end of the day, you just got to have some fun.
And like you were saying, you just can't listen to it. You just got to plow forward.
No, yeah, you just play.
Yeah, definitely.
Always, and if it flopped, there's always the next record. I would play metal even if I was just still in the van, just driving us around and not getting paid. Yeah. I don't care. I do it because I love it.
And obviously, as a band, you did that for a long time. You've done your chops, haven't you? You've done your dues. You've kind of worked up.
And we just did a U.S. tour with In Flames, and we were in the van, and I drove every night. So we were just, you just do what you can.
Multitasking.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah. We just do it.
So finally, when you guys get home and have a rest, hopefully.
Yeah.
What's going to be next for you?
I've started writing already. I'm always writing. I was just talking about that. I write a lot. I like to write constantly. I know Chase is going to start writing again soon, so we were thinking about doing, maybe we're doing we always like to do a side release, like an EP or something fun in between the records. So we want to work on that, but I also just want to start working on the next record. The releasing Dark Superstition kind of inspired me. Because you hear stuff afterwards, and you're like, I could have done this, I could have done this. So I really want to work on that stuff.
So you've already got all these ideas.
Yeah. I think I have like 5 songs.
You just don't switch off.
No. I love writing music. Is why I play guitar.
Yeah.
And playing live, but that is my favorite. I never learned covers or anything. I just have been writing since I was like 10 years old. So I love it. It's an obsession.
And it shows. I think
it
it shows when people have got a passion for something, doesn't it? And your passion is your writing.
Yeah. So I just love writing. I don't know. It's just so fun. It's like I'm like very visual, and it's almost like creating a sculpture, and it's really fun. So I love it. I'm happy to do it.
So hopefully we'll see you back over here, though.
We will, absolutely.
Yeah.
Next year.
Summer festivals.
We got we're booked on some summer festivals, and then there's a bunch of stuff up in the air right now. So
hopefully it'll all come out.
Yeah, I'm excited. We love it over here. If we could tour here 5 times a year, I would. So I love it. It's so fun.
So we've got a couple of hours left of the festival. You're going to try and catch any of the bands playing?
Yeah, I want to see Fuming Mouth, of course. Inner Arma, a bunch of my friends. Nails, we were good friends with them.
That's going to be bonkers.
Some of the new lineupers are really good friends, so I love those guys. Russian Circles is awesome. I haven't seen them in a long time, so I like them. It's a cool band.
So you can go from performer to fan.
Yes, absolutely.
That's important, isn't it? Yeah.
If you're going to be in Gatecreeper, you have to be. We are just stoked to be at a metal show, and you can't be in our band unless you're just truly a metalhead. And so everyone is I know all the other guys have bands they want to watch, so we would always go watch from the front. So I want to see Cradle of Filth too, because Cradle of Filth.
That's going to be interesting because they've got a significant place in BM history, haven't they?
Absolutely.
And they're going to be bringing some of the old school songs, and I think it's going to be a really interesting set.
Yeah. Well, and Zoe, the keyboard player and the singer, is from Tucson, where I'm from.
Yeah.
And I don't know very many other people from Tucson touring metal bands
Yeah.
that are tour overseas, and so I'm excited to support her.
Definitely.
Because that's awesome. So.
And it is about supporting everyone, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like you were saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely. Well, thank you. I'm going to let you get off and see
Awesome.
some bands now.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Thanks for your time.
Yeah, thank you
Cheers
so
then.
much.
Thanks for listening. Make sure you keep up to date with all of our interviews by subscribing to our channel. For all the latest news, reviews, interviews, and more, head over to our website, www.therazorsedge.rocks.